like the coronavirus vaccine
Oh
has
yeah, the
it's a
conspiracy.
microfluidic chip is going to be inserted into
Yeah,
your
yeah.
like body, and then you're going to become a 5G antenna. 5G
Mm,
antenna. That's I'm not even making this up. I've heard of it, and
mm.
that's going to be used to control your mind, and then that's what Bill Gates is trying to do. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the number one podcast in the world,
This is number one bullshit.
That
Okay,
Podcast, with your boy
okay.
Best and
All right.
the dude, the dude in the pink hoodie.
Yes, yes,
Whatever
yes,
his
yes. And
name
I am, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Papi Chulo MJ
is.
MacDZ.
Yeah,
And
that
best,
dude. Yeah,
best, take it off. So best,
take it off.
best is doing
All
the
right.
intro today, guys. Best,
Yeah.
let's go.
Well,
Intro
yeah.
us.
Today we're gonna talk about the coronavirus vaccine. We've made it
Mm.
a long way finally here, and
Yep.
yeah, basically what the stories we've heard about it, and the stuff we believe is true. You know,
Mhm.
whether Bill Gates is going to take over the world or not. And if we're gonna get
Most
it,
likely.
but yeah. But before we
Mm.
get into it, MJ, how have you been?
Dude, I've been fantastic, man. This week has been well, today's Sunday for those who may not know.
Mhm.
Filming this on Sunday. So this week, Monday to Saturday has been quite an eventful week, man, but yeah, been happy, man. Everything's been up and down, but
How's it been eventful?
no,
What
I
you
mean,
doing?
sadly, my I think my great grand uncle, or can you say my uncle, he's a general who used to be in the Air Force, passed away sadly, just
Oh,
of old
sorry, man.
age. So, I mean, that's life, man. I mean,
Mm.
2020, like
What
I've
was
told
it,
people, like,
Corona?
dude, no, it wasn't,
Oh.
I mean, guys, like, I understand that people pass away, it's part of life, but 2020, I feel like it was more, everyone took notice because everyone's life stood still.
Definitely.
So exactly. But either way, we'll see, man. I couldn't do anything. I'm in Malaysia, and I never
Mm.
even got to know him that well. So it's a shame for me.
May you rest in peace, man.
He may rest in peace. He's in the military in the sky right now. So good for him.
Well, that's not the.
It's not the same.
No,
It's not,
that's
it's not how it goes.
no. I'm just saying that's not the segue that I had in mind to talk about the vaccine. The vaccine was supposed to be there
Oh,
for
no, no, no,
some
no, no.
hope or
No, I
something.
mean, you asked me how my week's
No,
been, man. That's how my week's
that's my
been,
bad.
man.
That's my bad.
Yeah. No, it's all right. It's all right.
But
It's
no,
life, man.
man.
It's
Yeah,
life.
that's true. That's true, man. It's like
Mm. Oh, and been catching up on
same.
some Netflix as well. So
Big Mouth.
what's the which yeah I watched Big Mouth, the Queen's Gambit. It's actually quite nice.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's
I've just
actually
seen
quite.
clips of like them playing chess or something. I don't know.
Honestly, no, true. Honestly, my masculine mind came in like, why should I sit down and watch it? And I was
Yeah.
just like, bro,
Why should I watch something
like,
so fancy and posh and all that?
yeah,
Queen's
like, oh,
Gambit. Something like
exactly.
that.
Oh, but when you
Yeah.
see her story,
Mm.
it's very. I mean, I can't relate to she's a white lady growing up, but
Mhm.
there's some stories, the parts I could relate with, like,
Yeah.
feeling alone, using drugs. Well, I don't use drugs,
All
but
right. I mean,
what in my no.
before MJ gets into
I don't.
detail.
Listen, my brother. I'm not gonna prepare you.
Mhm.
Those are, yeah. So, like, it is what it is, man. But it's a very nice series, man. And still,
I'll
and I've
check
been
it out.
watching.
I thought it was a
I
movie
think
actually. It's a show.
yeah, it's a series. Like, it's a 1 hour. Like, I think 13, 12 episodes or 13, 1 hour, about an hour, all of them.
So kind of like Sherlock. If it's British, they're
Yeah,
always long. Yeah.
yeah.
That's what she
With
said.
the accents.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Anyways.
but come on, Black. Come on.
So MJ, quick trivia.
All right.
Who's making the vaccine?
I have no idea. China,
Well, who made it first?
American, Bill
Well, yeah.
Gates,
Well, yeah, the U.S.
Elon
I
Musk,
mean,
Jeff
we
Bezos.
got some results in Germany first,
Mm.
but yeah, the U.S. Really approved it first.
Mm.
Pfizer is making it with BioNTech.
Oh,
Yeah, they're both making it together.
oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What do you know about it though so far?
Honestly, best today. I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't know
You
anything about the
you're just a
vaccine
blank
because I'm
canvas.
just. I how dare you? Oh, I had
mean,
you're
I'm
just a
saying.
blank canvas. I'm like,
Blank.
why? I know, I
We're
know.
gonna
I
edit
was like,
that
whoa.
part out.
I was like, whoa, are we partners here?
Yeah.
Nah, but honestly, bro, like, but I did see the video of the first woman to get the vaccine. Obviously, she was white. I mean, I'm not
hey,
surprised, but of course, save your own, I guess. So, like, yeah. So far, let's see. But I've seen jokes, man. Like if you take it,
everyone's seen the jokes, but
of
I mean,
course.
like,
I
have you
mean,
seen those? At least on my side, online of the world,
mm,
my mom and my aunt, everyone's like, those forwards, those WhatsApp forwards,
mm,
like, oh, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that, like, the
mm.
coronavirus vaccine
Oh
has,
yeah, the
it's a
conspiracy.
microfluidic chip is gonna be inserted into
Yeah,
your,
yeah.
like, body, and then you're gonna become a 5G antenna. 5G
Mm,
antenna. I'm not even making this up. I've heard of it, and
mm,
that's going to be used to control your mind, and then that's what Bill Gates is trying to do. And it's not even just
y-
text. You would think that it's just
mm,
text. Someone wrote it.
mm,
There's a woman, white British woman, talking. She's
mm.
apparently a gynecologist, and she's like
My favorite
legit.
kind
She's
of
written in books. She's written in books.
doctors.
She's a legit doctor. She's not just a nutcase. All right, and she's
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
talking about these things, talking about microfluidic chips and like 5G antennas, mind control, world
Mm,
domination. She's talking about this on like live television, public television, man.
mm.
So yeah, it's just weird, man. The
The
fact
thing
that
is, like,
people,
you've
such
read
like
about it.
sophisticated people, are talking about it like that. Yeah,
You've read about it, but do you believe it?
I believe. Look, this is a fact, by the way. Just facts here on that podcast, but it's the first of its kind. This vaccine is the first of its kind. We've never had an mRNA vaccine approved before. That's just facts. You can Google it anywhere. Okay. And yes, mRNA is basically messenger RNA. So it's basically going to get into your body and basically give out a message and instruct your body on how to kill the virus, how to make the antibodies to kill the virus. All right. That's just plain science, right? As
The
simple as
more
can
you
be.
know.
Yeah. So that's what it's supposed to do. But obviously, anything could go wrong, right? So if something does go wrong, it's going to affect your cell growth. Like it can directly manipulate your cell growth, which can lead to tumors and shit. So that's definitely a side effect. Bell's palsy, facial palsy, like you can get paralysis in your face and all that. That's also another side effect. So those things are just there. Those are the things that are legit. You can Google those things, and it's just the fact that those things could be side effects. But this whole 5G antenna world domination crap, that's just like, yeah, that's just a conspiracy theory, man.
Yeah, but I think, like, no one believes. Like, I think as human beings we do not
Mm-hmm.
believe. We don't trust the government because we've known. I mean, for me personally speaking, if you see the government in my
Yeah.
country, you're like, what the heck is going on here? So
Yeah,
because the government tends to exactly, like,
Yeah.
government tends to hide shit from
Mm.
people. So, like, because
I mean,
obviously with this
that's how
with this
coronavirus
vaccine,
started. In China when
mm,
when the
the
like
back.
virus was spreading around, the doctors, this one doctor who was talking about it, the government was shutting him up. You know that, right?
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, and then he got it
China's
himself,
away.
and then he died. So everyone says that he was killed, but who knows? But yeah, they were trying to shut him up because he was apparently
Exactly.
causing terror among the world. So I mean, look,
No, but
MJ,
he's just telling the truth, man. I mean,
it
Jeff K was killed, inside job, but yeah, he was just
true.
telling the truth, man.
So was
I mean, like, dude, like,
but
I mean, would you be surprised? Like, the government now, that, like,
yeah,
the worst government we would say is the American government. I'm not saying
definitely.
it's the worst, whatever.
Mhm.
Perfect example. American government, we've known for them to provide arms to rebels.
Yeah, we don't need to get
Provide
into
arms. Like, here's my
details and
no,
all that.
like,
Yeah,
exactly,
Israel,
deadly,
India, Israel.
exactly.
Yeah,
There you go. We
yep.
knew that the CIA, is it the CIA used to fund drugs, like, that.
There's
Do
a
you know
lot of
that they
shit going on.
exactly?
Apparently.
I
Yeah.
mean, the black, like how they attack the black, like black
Mhm.
African Americans. I mean, even African Americans, they put drugs in the community because they
Yeah.
knew.
This is how the system works. They know. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like, I
Mhm.
mean, I feel like I have to read this. I
Create your own
said this.
problems and then the solutions as well. So like you just fund a whole business.
I've forgotten this, but there's this thing I have to look up. It's called "How to Make the Modern Slave" and
From
how
what
they
I know
attack
is it's what I've
the
heard
black
basically is
community.
the lines you're basically something around the lines you were talking about. It basically like
Mm.
make a problem and then then sell a solution for it. That's kind of what it is.
We'll see, but slavery, black man and stuff. I think how to sell to a black man, how to. But either way, man, that's also
Because
a
that's what
topic for
people are
another
saying
day.
about the vaccine. Like make a problem, then sell the solution, right? So that's what people are
Could
saying.
be.
But I don't know, man. I feel like that's just a far-fetched theory. Like the fact that the whole thing was just a ruse for money. Really? What about the
Mm.
billions and billions of dollars that all countries over the world have suffered? Because every single country has suffered, man. Economically, every country has suffered because of
Yeah,
coronavirus. So much
everyone has.
unemployment and everything, man. So I don't think whoever's diabolical plan this was wouldn't have taken that into account before doing it. You know, if someone was going to do this on a mass scale level, they would have thought, "Hey, isn't this going to mess up our economy first, right? If you want money, you're going to think about money. You're also going to think about the losses, the expenses that
Unless
are going to come with it.
he was mega rich, because you have to understand, some people became trillionaires during this
For
period
sure,
of
man.
just a
Even
year.
that's what they say about cancer. Like
Mm.
there is apparently some cure that they will never even
Same
like
with HIV. I
publicize
feel
and
like
all
there's a
that.
cure, guys. Like HIV has been around for a long time. I think there's a cure. There is a cure. There has to be. Because
Don't
you know, like when you're in the, no, I'm
yeah, I'm
telling
just
you,
like,
you know, when you're in
come on, man, I have a chance.
no, I'm telling you, because dude, life is different when you're in the 1%. You know, because like one thing, like I was watching Kevin Hart and he said information is power. If I can steal information from
For
you,
sure, for sure.
I
Why do you
win.
think this? They call this the what do they call it? The information age, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's about.
Tech edge or tech era or whatever.
Tech,
It's
information,
information
all
age,
that.
pretty much.
What is IT?
Yeah,
Basically,
some
information
people.
technology. So like that's what they're after, man. Our data and everything. All these companies buying our data all the time. Every single website you visit, and they always ask you to accept the cookies. Yeah,
I agree.
there's stuff going on behind closed
Terms of
doors with the
agreement, yeah.
vaccines. But anyways, coming back to the vaccine. So all I'm saying is, look, it's just it is scary because it's not a normal vaccine for sure. It's not just a normal vaccine that you would just get. Normally they inject a little bit of the like pathogens inside
Yeah.
of you.
Inside, yeah, yeah.
Normally that's what it
No,
is.
they do every time. That's how they do
Yeah,
it.
but this time it's different. They're not putting the virus inside of you. They're
Mm,
putting just the mRNA inside of you to
mm.
instruct your body on how to kill the virus and everything. But
Yeah, but
what's funny is like how the whole world is like, man, we're sick of wearing masks and all that, right? They want to get back to normal. Well, this is the only step to get back to normal. And now you're
yeah,
complaining about the vaccine as well. Like, come on.
yeah, but one thing, one thing people have in common. Everyone likes to complain.
That's true. Yeah.
That's what people do. Even you and I sometimes. Bro, Sunway, man.
It's just
Monash,
stupid.
man.
It's like kind of like that. I don't know if you've heard of that thing that goes like, according to rules, man is a fool. When it's cool, he wants it hot. When it's hot, he wants it cool. Have you heard of that? Because that's true, man.
That's my first time. Everything you
when
learn
it's
something new
summer,
today.
we want to turn up
Mhm.
the AC to the
Yeah,
max. And when it's winter,
exactly.
we want to get in our hoodies and turn up the heater to the max. So according to rules, man, it's a fool in that sense. So I feel like that's what it is. Like we're mad about Corona. We wanted it to go away. Now you give us a vaccine, and we're mad about the vaccine. This one time
So
I
we
got
don't
on
trust
Twitter and someone had just tweeted, "So what are you all mad about today?" And that sums up Twitter. That sums up
Yeah.
Twitter, man. That's what it is. Everyone's always
Yeah.
mad about something, man.
Black Twitter as well. I'm not on the Tweety. Pretty
Follow
much on
us
Twitter
on
and
Twitter and Jim Bass.
yeah. Oh yeah, we do have a Twitter thing. Best to put it at the bottom, sort of me. So like you see, that's the thing. Like one thing first of all with the vaccine and stuff, people always complain, bruh. People
Definitely.
will, but at the end of the day, let's see what happens because human bodies are different.
Because even if it was a normal
Hopefully I
vaccine,
get boobs though.
not like an mRNA vaccine, even if it was a normal vaccine, people would be like, "Really? You already got a vaccine? Like that's shady." People are never happy. People are never gonna be happy. That's just how
I
life
mean,
is. We have this thing like, I don't
um,
know if it's in a religion or just our culture or something like that, but it's a thing that basically sums up the fact that man is never happy no matter what state he's in.
like
Like,
facts.
yeah, whether you get money, you're not happy. Whether you don't get
Want
money, you're
something
not
else.
happy. Like it's something.
You give him money, he wants a woman. When he gets a woman, he
Yep.
doesn't want. He wants
Exactly.
something.
There's always
That's
something.
just
There's
the
always
human
something.
condition. I mean, even Jose Mourinho said like the the impossible goal is to try please everyone.
Exactly.
Because you can't. He even said
you
like
never
if
can.
if you're in a position of power and you try please, you're gonna die. They'll resign you, they'll fire you. It's just like that's why I always say like let's take a small detour here on that part. Like if we even look at religious figures, they didn't follow the crowd, and that's why they're killed. Most of them died a terrible death. I mean, Jesus was crucified, bruh. That was painful. Imagine your weight just being put on a nail, bruh. Yeah,
Exactly.
literally
Even
dying
Father Muhammad was,
slowly.
like
Exactly.
respected. He was
Malcolm X.
there's
Anyone who
stoned
tries to
at
go
him and all
against,
that.
that's just the way it is. Any person who tries to go against the grain will be killed.
Mhm.
Man, that's just the way life is.
That's true, man.
You know what I'm saying? Prophets said, "Hey, bro, I'm not here to please you. I'm here to
do you
send a
know
message."
that
And that's it. Now we're
Bill
back.
Gates
Mhm.
has the world's largest private charitable organization? World's largest private charitable organization. It belongs to Bill Gates. You know he's done so much for Africa and everything, even Asia, right?
We
He's
didn't
doing a
ask
lot.
him, but okay.
He's doing a lot. It's man the other day, But
Why did you do it?
yeah, no, but I mean, whatever you want to call it. The thing is,
It's up to
he's
him. Who
he's
knows?
he's doing his part. I feel like he is. So the fact that people
Who
want
knows
to
his intentions, bro? Like,
that's
you
what
see,
I'm
the
saying.
thing is, like,
See, okay,
the thing is,
uh-huh.
like, I ain't got no problem with Bill Gates, right?
Mhm.
But for me, like, that's the thing. You never know anyone's intentions.
But
You know,
I get
like
that,
that's why
yeah.
even in I think biblically, today, man, I'm talking about the Bible a lot. I'm not that religious, people. I
Hey,
just, I read
I mean,
it
it is
because
Sunday.
it teaches. It is Sunday, but yeah, it says that in the Bible, it says only God
Praise
knows
Allah.
people's hearts.
Mhm.
Exactly. It's like
Mhm.
even says that people will be surprised the people who go to heaven and the
Mhm.
people who go to hell. If you believe in religion, if you don't, hey, it's a fairy tale. But
Yeah.
it says, like,
They will
people
be surprised, yeah. They will.
exactly
We have
on
that
the day of
too.
judgment, you'll be shocked. You find Donald Trump goes to heaven, and you everyone will say, "Nah, this guy." And that's the thing, you never know, because people
That's in
we judge
God's
about what we
hands. That's in
see.
God's hands.
Exactly, people judge by what they see. Human being, God judges with your internals. You know what I'm saying? So Bill Gates, like I say, who knows, man? Who knows? Everyone,
Yeah, might
UNICEF has
just
been working
be
in Africa for how long, and people are still struggling, and like,
might just be
okay,
in our ruse or something. Yeah, for
who
sure.
knows? Who
But
knows?
like I said, might be white guilt or whatever you want to call it. But the world domination thing, I mean, that's overrated, man. People have watched way too many movies. I feel like people have watched way too many movies.
Bro, I believe in it, bro.
You do? You believe in world
Dude, I
domination?
don't AI. I do not trust AI, bro. I tell people, like, bro, AI will
I
fuck us in the
mean,
future, bro. Pardon my
see, that's the
French,
thing. That's
ladies.
the thing. I feel like that's also derived from movies. And like, why not? Why aren't we talking about aliens then? You know, some
I don't
secretary,
believe in those.
some retired former like secretary or something of Israel said that.
Mm.
Oh yeah, we've been in contact with
I
aliens, and like
Yeah,
Donald Trump was in on it as well. He publicly is talking about that crap, man. Like, what
yeah,
the
I
hell?
know, but I don't believe in
That's all.
aliens. I
That's
mean,
all.
I've seen some people that look like
Look,
aliens because they're just
look,
that damn
MJ.
ugly.
It doesn't matter
But
what AI can do because in the end, it's a damn
mm,
computer or robot, and you can just pull
all
the
right,
damn plug.
remember these words.
Set it on
Remember
fire.
these words.
No, you don't even need fire. Just throw some water on it.
I just remember these words when you and I in our 50s, and I'm like, you motherfucker, didn't I tell you? Huh? When what? The probe in our anuses, huh?
The computer. I
Okay,
want you
dude,
about.
50 won't be that. 50 won't be that
True.
old.
I'm at like
Like, say,
70s.
let's say, yeah,
80s,
80, 70,
80s.
70, 80s. You remember this day,
All right.
when your
All right.
kid
What
is
day
just
is
a
it today?
robot.
It's
Today
the
is
20th of December.
20th of December.
2020.
Yeah, let's
Oh,
give
wow.
it some
Okay.
years.
20th of December 2020. That's Sunday.
2020, bruh.
Wasn't this the day the world was supposed to end in 2012?
Yeah, the Mayan calendar. The
Well,
end
they
of the
got it
world.
wrong for sure.
Dude,
That's one
no
off the
one
list. That's one off the list.
Yeah, no, dude, no one knows when the world is ending. I mean, other
But you
people,
get what I mean though. Like
scientists say Big Bang,
there's
religion, Armageddon,
Hinduism,
a lot.
Judaism, Christianity, all that, right? But at least this is the way we got the minds off the list that they were wrong.
Mhm.
On to the next.
What? Like, one religion will be wrong. Which one will
Because you
be right,
said
the others will
you
be
always
wrong.
say that at the end of the day, one of us is gonna be right. That's true, man.
Yeah, like I always say, like at the end of the day, one person is right. The truth is always gonna be right, and at the end of the day, only one person will be right, and that's where we
Well,
end
that's
it.
a debate
But
for another day, though. But yeah,
exactly. But with the vaccine, but we'll see, because I feel like if you don't take it, you might be a risk to
you might be a
other
risk, and you
people.
might be yeah, exactly. Even
Yeah,
other people.
because they'll be like, if you don't take it, you're not gonna come to class. You're not gonna have
So,
work.
but knowing the side of it, knowing that all that conspiracy theory crap apart, by the way, I'm not talking about that.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
Would you take it knowing about the side effect, knowing that it's the
He-
first
mo-
vaccine of its kind, first vaccine of its kind?
Mm.
That's just a
I
fact.
mean, most likely we're all gonna take it, whether we like it or not, because they'll find a way to be like, motherfuckers, you're taking this shit.
Mhm.
Because at the end of the day, it'll be do or die. because as also with a lot of people, most people are majority of this world are followers, and
Sheep,
then when we see
wolf. Mm.
exactly, so even I was stuck in that, and it's hard. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm still in that follower mindset sometimes. So trying to
Yeah.
break free from that, it's not easy. I can't sit here
Yeah,
and be self-righteous
but
and
with
say
this thing we
I'm a
can't.
leader. No.
But
Mm.
with this thing we can't really do much. We can't go like, oh, I'll make my own vaccine. You just make some
I'll
moonshine in the
drink
toilet.
coconut
Yeah,
water
yeah,
for a year.
yeah.
True, you can't do that. So with the vaccine, we'll see, man. Because for me, I ain't
I mean, if
taking.
I have to, I will. But if
Mm,
I have a choice, I won't. To be honest,
yeah, most likely, I also won't. But
right?
this is just wishing. We're just wishing we won.
But you won't because of all that you've heard about it, or what?
I just don't trust it yet.
So,
You
but
know,
you do trust the other vaccine that you've gotten.
I mean, you see, the other ones, I didn't have a choice. I was a kid. You don't, I
I'm not
never
a kid
thought,
when you were going to Malaysia and stuff.
oh, the yellow fever
Yep,
thing.
yep, yep. Those.
Because that one was there for a while. That one is a bit. It's yellow fever, and you see like, oh, bro, this can fuck you up
That's
if
your
you don't take this
homeboy.
shit. Exactly. And with the yellow fever thing, it's like, it's been there. It's not like yellow fever just came
I
like
get
the way
what you mean. I get
COVID
what you
just
mean. It's
came
COVID
exactly
just
out of
came though.
nowhere.
That's true.
Exactly.
But
Like things like polio, measles, other
the
things that I took vaccines
yeah,
for were there.
flu
So obviously that one you'd be like, yeah,
obviously. But you
exactly.
do know the COVID-19 isn't
Mm-hmm.
the first coronavirus, right? You know that, right? You remember SARS?
Elaborate.
You remember SARS
Yeah,
and
I've heard
MERS?
about it.
MERS, Middle East respiratory, syndrome.
Mm.
SARS was severe acute respiratory syndrome. One of them was in 2003 back in China as well, and one was
Mm-hmm.
around
Bro,
2012
what's happening in
in
China, bro?
Middle East, man. In the Middle East, Saudi Arabia and in
What's
2012.
up?
So,
These countries, bro. Go slap them, bro. Like, what's up with you guys?
but
You know?
these both were coronaviruses. These both were coronaviruses,
Mm.
but they managed to contain them, and we survived. But this time around, this became a pandemic. So that's what happened, man. Like that's what got out of hand, obviously. But it
I
isn't the
mean, that's
first
what
coronavirus. Is what I'm trying to tell you. Well, and a lot
I
of people
mean.
don't know that.
With the vaccine, the way Corona was said is like, this whole mixing of meats, and because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
how they say like,
That's
no,
what they say is the probable
is the cause.
explanation, the reason.
Yeah.
But there's this Dettol uh, surface cleaner, Dettol surface cleaner. On the back of it, I've had a. Yeah, what do you think is in this thing? But on behind that it says like it kills bacteria, and it says all the types of bacteria. Then it says kills viruses, and then it says this virus, that virus, and then it also goes like coronavirus. So this one dude, some Pakistani dude in the UK, he was like, "Look, it says coronavirus. That means they already knew about coronavirus before like it became a thing." And I'm like, dude, it's been there for a while. This
Yeah, it has
COVID-19
been.
is new, but SARS was a coronavirus, MERS was a coronavirus. So like it's been there, man. Like what the fuck?
Mm.
So people are always gonna make up their conspiracy theories and everything, man.
I mean, dude,
Especially for
everyone
views,
like,
especially for views, man. Obviously.
yeah. I mean,
Why do you
dude,
think we're done with
the well, there's some truth to that as well.
Uh,
Like someone ever said, behind every joke, there's some truth to it.
true, true.
So exactly,
They
man.
say all. This was in Rick and Morty. You watch Rick
Mm,
and Morty, right?
yes, of course I
You
do.
remember the episode where Morty becomes a dad because
Oh yeah, yeah,
around
yeah.
with
True,
that
true, true.
space robot,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So at the end of it, you know how he becomes a bad father because he doesn't let his son go out and stuff,
Yeah.
and then his son writes a book when he's all grown up. So the interviewer goes
What's
like, "Is this based on your life? Like, is it autobiographical?" And he says, "I believe all work is to a certain extent is
yeah,
autobiographical."
it
That's so
is.
true, man. Like
Yeah,
no matter what it is, whether it's a song, whether it's a character
yeah,
you're drawing, a game,
mm,
you're always gonna put some part of your real life into it.
yeah.
That's just always true, man.
I mean, some things are not different. Right? If you look at the story of
Like I
Jesus and
never believe in
Superman,
100%
well, am
pure
I gonna
fiction.
finish my stories? Thank you, best. All right,
All
as I was
right.
saying.
And I never like even
Uh-huh.
Go on.
I was like, get this guy, let me fit. So, like with Jesus and
Mm.
like, if you look at the stories of Jesus and Superman, people say it's quite similar. Like, there's no difference. Yeah, similar. Like, sorry, I wanted to pick something up. Yeah, yeah. If you look at the stories of Jesus and Superman, the stories are quite like similar.
What's
Just look
Jesus'
at it.
kryptonite?
Jesus' story was brought to this earth by his father. If you look at Superman's story, he was brought to this earth. It's not from earth. he came down, he found adoptive parents. So let's say,
Don't you guys believe like Mary like gave birth to Jesus?
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, if you look at the story, like if you just put Superman's story and Jesus' story together side by side, and then you tell it for everything. Because at one point Jesus was also Superman he is worshipped. If you look at the
Oh,
comics,
yeah,
he
in
is
that
worshipped.
sense, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So obviously when Superman died and stuff and that, and then if you look at it, it's quite a theory. My math teacher told me that one.
So where are you trying to go with this? What do you mean?
What I say? No, we were talking about how people believe whatever they want to believe and
Oh, so
stuff.
you're trying to
Isn't
say
what
like
I was saying?
so they made Superman turn into something like
No, yeah. I
as
mean,
as like respectable as Jesus or something like that?
no, not that. I mean, I'm not saying like with some stories, people would just get, what were we talking about again?
Like we're inspired and all that.
You because you're talking about it's inspiration, right? About
I was talking about how all
something.
work is somewhat autobiographical and all
Exactly.
that.
So
Yeah.
that's what I was trying to say. Like you see, like you just take Jesus' story, replace him with Superman. It's almost the same.
I mean,
So
I've
most
never
stories
really
also.
seen the similarities,
No,
but I'm gonna have to
you've
probably.
never. I don't know, think about it.
I
Just
mean,
think about when you
like
sit down.
like what's with the what about the kryptonite part? Like he has his weakness, man. What's
Yeah.
Jesus' weakness?
Jesus' weakness. I was going to say. Nah, it's okay, bro. I was gonna say those nails.
We're gonna have to cut this part out, man. No, that's blasphemy, man.
That's hilarious. It was just some nails to the
Moving on.
to the wrist.
But how do we get here?
Oh, we're talking about autobiography. How
Yeah,
some
but
stories are.
why do we get there either?
Yeah, this is
What were
what we
talking
do
about?
best. This is that podcast, man.
Yeah, I can't
We
even
just go off
like
topic sometimes.
retrace
No,
my
you're talking
thoughts
about
anymore.
the vaccine because how this guy was looking at you see Corona, so they knew about it.
Oh yeah,
Well, my
right,
accent
right,
is
yeah,
not
yeah.
on point, but yeah,
Mhm.
that's what you said.
I still don't get how that related to the autobiographical thing, but yeah.
No, because you're saying like you're saying a story Ricky and Morty, like when Rick becomes is it Morty becomes a dad?
Yeah, Morty becomes a dad, yeah.
Exactly. Then you're saying then his son grows up to write a book about him.
Yeah,
Then
no,
he's
I know
asked.
that part. I just don't know why I brought up the Rick and Morty thing.
I mean, you bring it up. I mean, you never know,
No,
man.
I remember I had a link, but I can't remember it right now. I'm sleepy, man.
It's all right. It's all right, huh?
But anyways, so you would take the vaccine, is what you're saying.
I mean, most likely, eventually, I will take it.
What if it, has its side effects?
Well, it's like it's a risk, man. With everything, it's a risk, man. With life, it's a risk. I was listening to J. Cole's lyrics, and he said you have to decide in life either you're gonna be the person who takes a chance on yourself, or just follow the crowd. So now with the vaccine, everyone's gonna take it, so that one is irrelevant. But at the end of the
True.
day, it's always 50-50. Am I gonna take it or not? If I take it, then it's like you can take it, then you'll be safe. Then if you don't take it, you could die. If you take it, you could die. You don't take it, you'll be safe. Like life, man.
I feel
Life
like
is unknown.
it's not like if you don't take it, you'll die, because
You never. I
we've
mean,
already
you know
we've
what I mean.
already
Like,
survived, so far.
I mean, exactly. And I haven't touched anyone.
Yeah,
Survive.
not that we know of, but like as long as we're wearing
That was
masks
one
and
of the ones.
respecting social distancing, I don't feel like we could contract it, right? I mean, as long as you're staying safe, man.
But that's the thing. You never know. One day your dad could just cough on you. Yeah, then he also has why do I have to picture my dad coughing on me? But yeah, like out of all things.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
but
did say
yeah.
everything was kind of autobiographical.
Yeah,
We're
true,
trying to
bro. True.
insinuate something there.
Who knows? Who knows, man? But we'll see, man. But
I'm just going for
we'll
stuff
see.
with his dad. Yeah.
Write a book about my dad.
Yeah, you probably should. No, that would make sense. I mean, at the end of the day, man, there's apparently there's another strain of coronavirus that's also on the come up, on the rise in the UK. You know how you know what a different strain is, right? Obviously, yeah. So
I did take biology, so
yeah, everyone has Google. So basically, our bodies aren't even gonna
use it well.
So if you did have it, people say you get immunity for a while, but if you get another strain, your body's not even gonna recognize it, so you could get infected again easily. and then the
Mm.
vaccine. I don't even know if the vaccine covers both strains. I feel like it just covers one. So I don't know. Plus, like if it's free, then I don't
Oh
know.
no,
Man.
it has to be free. Like honestly, it has to be free. I mean, obviously the government will pay for it, but they'll give it to the people for free.
From what I know, Saudi Arabia is gonna give it for free, and Pakistan is trying to give it for free. I don't know how that's gonna happen because it's not easy, man. Our population and all that, it's not easy to give it to everyone for free. But hey, I guess we're gonna
See,
pull some strings.
I would just like to see in India when they give it for free. Hey, bloody. Yeah? Bloody,
No,
you
you
bloody.
bloody.
You bloody. Yeah? It's my turn, bloody.
No,
Yeah? Let me...
you.
Racism.
The best part in that one. But the thing is that.
Okay, bye. And dude, that thing is it's funny because they're like, hey, bloody. There's a bloody you, fuck you, bloody. And then the way they just end. Okay, but no, next time don't do that. Okay, bye.
I swear, the way he said,
right?
and he just goes like, but the thing is that I could get hurt, so next time don't do it.
Exactly, don't do that. Bye. Okay, bye. See you. And then they walk off like.
I swear, I don't know what kind of conversation that was, man. Like, was that all staged or what? I don't get it, man.
And I think the fourth, man, but it's always gonna be the best, man.
Because
it was literally a whole day.
Their like English level matched perfectly. It's not like one guy was talking complete English, the other guy was didn't really know how to talk. They were like perfect for each other. It's just like the best thing ever. Have you seen the memes? The Box memes.
No.
You know about the Box, the song Box, right? The Box.
Yeah.
Who's it by? I don't know the dude.
Roddy Rich,
right? Yeah. So
Rowdy, one of the.
So in this Indian channel made a remix called the Box. It's out of the box, the Box. It's basic. I mean, you can play it right now. It's really
I think I have played it. I've heard it. It's been popular. I think it's also on that thing, the video I said, Indian movies versus normal movies.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah. Bloody.
They made the whole like remix with that music, with that song, except with the Indian remix. It was like. I can't do the accent. I'm just gonna do. I just hear the name of the
Human being. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess Best and I have come to the end. If you come to this far, honestly, you guys are real OGs. Today's topic has just been about the vaccine. Obviously, we don't know much about it, so this topic will be very short. Huh? Am I right? But it will be short, but yeah. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's been.
Sorry, I just went on a tangent there.
Exactly, that's been MJ and Best, and that's been that podcast. And Best, any words of wisdom for the people?
Don't get the vaccine. It's a hoax.
That's for Best. For me, I just feel like just take it day at a time. For me, it's just more of a life thing. Just take it one day at a time.
The vaccine.
No, not that. No. You at your vaccine. For me, I'm just meaning with people like guys. Take it one day at a time. You're a human being. If you have to go, take a break. Yeah, you're a human being. You're a human person. Yeah. You need to take a break. Yeah, if you need to take a break from social media, take a break. You're allowed to be a person. If you feel sad, be sad. That's some advice I've been taking seriously this
if you have people you can talk to, do talk to them.
I mean,
not like through social media. I mean, like if you got people. You can
no, true.
It's good to let it out, man. You know what is therapy at the end of the day? It's two people talking to each other. That's it. So
two strangers talking.
Exactly. So might as well be, someone who understands you.
Maybe.
In my opinion.
We'll see. Maybe I'll go for therapy soon. Let's just see how it goes.
That's why we started a podcast.
Exactly. And that's why most girls start OnlyFans. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been that podcast. Outro song today is
something that won't get copyrighted.
It will be the box.
All right, yeah. They're not gonna copyright us,
Exactly. All right, guys. Peace, love, and cheese.
Pulling out the coupe for the lawn, on the park 12 bucks one. Busting up the balance at the books. I just hit a link with the books. Had up on the stick in the books. Pour out the hard and seal, I'ma get nailed.